So I already did that one just now, and that's why I decided to make this video, because look at this. These were really fucking hot when I took them off the stove, and look at how the moisture is just jumping out of the metal. I don't know if it comes off on camera. Look at it. That's crazy. Cause I just woke up. I ate some lamb with the rice that I had sitting in the fridge for God knows how long, and I didn't want to waste it. Hate it when that happens and I waste food like that. But I came down here and I decided to continue. Well, I wanted to continue. So the first order of operation is to mix the epoxy and get these little gouges filled out here. So I thought I'd come here and just drive off whatever little moisture there is. But look at that, man. It's a lot of moisture. I'll do it from here. See how it's going? I don't know if it comes off on camera. You can see the moisture build up. This little torch is really, really handy. Oh, I didn't get a reply from the guy for the A1600. And Amazon doesn't have the A1600. Okay, that should be good. Oops. I love this thing. This is so nice. So nice to have this. So hopefully in the cracks there's enough gone. And I'll drive in as much as I can inside there to prevent it from wobbling. You see the crack there? See, this one doesn't have much of a crack. That's because when I drilled the hole really well. So let me just move this from here. I was trying to clean out these holes by running in the bolt. And these two, I'd run in the bolt, then would come to a dead stop, and I'd keep turning. All of a sudden, it would get loose again and start going back in, and everything inside the hole would just ooze up on the side of the bolt. Like, it just on both of these. But these ones pretty caked in there pretty bad. Holy fuck, it's pretty bad. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to clean it because I'll clean it, and I think I'll put a little bit of oil in there. I don't know if it'll be worth my while. Or maybe I'll put some anti-seize on the threads and just run it in. Oh, it's dry now, so it's a little bit tighter to go in. And then when I put the tape on here to protect the threads, because I don't like that, and I think I'm going to put tape here. I'm going to put tape here just to protect these things, you know. Put tape here and here. And whoever comes after me to service it, these things will be protected, you know. So there's paint on this one, so I'm not going to bother with that. This one has paint on it too, but not that much. I didn't clean this junk here. What is that? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this stuff again a little bit more thoroughly. This doesn't really need anything. I just pulled off the two springs there. But for the fun, let's see what happens. You gotta be careful though. Oh yeah. So before I go to paint this, I'll just hit it with this quickly. Look at that. Thing's better than the propane torch because it's smaller, delivers a high heat in a concentrated area, so I don't really gotta heat this whole thing up too much. Hopefully I'm not cooking the oil that's inside of it. Wow, look at the water grow, man. That is crazy. So when I put the paint on this, I know that it's going to stick. Now I've seen people say that this moisture here is from the condensation of the flame. It's the actual condensation of the flame, but if that's the case, then why isn't there condensation building up over here? You know, that's not a lot of condensation there. This is coming right out of the metal. I'm not surprised too, because I actually dunked this in the soapy water. I had the bucket right beside me here and I just sat it inside the water. I gotta be careful here because that paper might catch on fire. Yeah, go closer to the flame, you damn fly. You'll find out what's cooking at the end of that flame. Now, where I learned to do this was at Nordic Refrigeration. There, this, you know, paint, all their stuff is installed in fish shops and in boats. So those places are generally a very unpleasant environment. You know, very humid. There's salt water and stuff like that. You know, engine and all that. So it's not ideal places, you know. But this here, you know, this will never be in one of those places unless, I don't know, they end up wanting to make pizzas out on a boat or something. I don't know, make a restaurant there. So this is not very necessary. I still just want to do it just to see what will happen. It makes me feel good to drive this moisture out of the metal. It lets me know that when I put the paint here, it's going to adhere to the metal. So there's still some residual moisture over here. And I'm not surprised because it's a big block of metal, you know. So let me feel this. Yeah, this metal is just absorbing that moisture, that heat. The top here. Yeah, it's not very warm. Holy shit. But I'm sure I can paint that now. You know? So, these are cool. Oh, no. See, this is still hot. Because it's a small piece, you know? So I'm going to mix up the epoxy now. I'm going to put the epoxy there. To patch these things. And I'll try to put some epoxy here. Alright, I want to put the piece there. Let me go find a piece of wood. Maybe I'll cut a piece of wood. Right, I could probably paint these now. Looks like oil there. Huh. Yeah, I'll need to give this another cleaning. Is there any leaking here? No, I don't see no leaks. Any leaking under there? I'll check later. It doesn't look like it's leaking. No, I don't see no leaking there. No, I don't see no leaking. I think this here is because I left a film of oil all along, so that the next time you go to take this off, hopefully that film will prevent one side of the gasket from sticking to the metal. That's what my hope is anyway. All right.